And it goes on forever. There is no end. Because you see, what it does is it gives you the illusion that you've solved your problems. When you solve a whole set of problems, people find new ones to worry about. And after a while, you begin to get that haven't we been here before feeling.
And green tea sticking to the sides of my wine glass. Reoccurring nightmare, I snooze in a car crash. Can you psychoanalyze my mind and where it been at? If all you ever hear is thoughts I filtered through a mask. What's the worth of the time you spent? Fuck it. Not expensive as a Martin, but it's cheaper by the dozen. And lately I'm just gathering, don't really be hunting. Biggest waste of time, but at least I'm doing something. I don't get high, rather see the world with my good eye. Dinner with my enemies, let's cook ourselves a ribeye. Thought you was a friend of me, but now I got a clear mind. Fit inside your narrative, it's cool, I'll be the bad guy. And I am not a lost soul, floating with the wind and the breeze till I'm home. Figure if I put enough in it, then I'll see mad growth. Lot of promises without results, I don't know. And it's all complicated. Why it gotta be so jaded? And it's all complicated. The answer's never been there for me. Leave me to my experiments, don't worry if the door closed, I'm kicking it. Never been a loner, I'm just who I need to be with. Tripping out in Wonderland with Alice on an acid trip. Feeling like I need a fucking check for all this talent, man. Don't say you're not as good as you are. You'll get there soon, just taking your time. But shit, I'm done with waiting. Room getting small, sitting here procrastinating. Tired of the same party every single weekend. Guess I feel a void when we all getting faded. Loosen up a couple hours with narcissists and fake shit. And can't nobody tell you how to do it. Everyone a therapist when they ain't going through it. At least of all the characters, they're acting like they got shit. Please don't get aggressive cause you want what I was born with. And it's all complicated. Why it gotta be so jaded? And it's all complicated. The answer's never been there for me. Honestly, I'm tired, mentally exhausted. Seeming like the higher that I climb, just the harder that the cost is. Shout out to myself for climbing out from all the darkness. The stars didn't do it, I did. Hard to diagnose yourself as a tragedy. Hard to let it all work at its own speed. I did it my way, through my faults on my beats. Shit, I even do my own therapy.
In other words, you often think perhaps, maybe a long, long time ahead, I shall reach the point where I wake up from manifestation and that you might one day succeed. So when you see the world as complicated, that there are life problems, you're trying to explain it. It's only complicated when you start thinking about it. And it goes on forever. And when you realize that there's nothing to realize, well, it's all here, then what are you going to do? Life, as one looks at it, you see, is in fact a celebration. What makes you think there are puzzles about this universe? Or thinking that it's complicated? It isn't.